You can't defeat me. Pain is my training ground. I'm not running from it. I'm not hiding from it. And welcome it. You can't break what was built in fire. Every scar on me isn't proof I lost. It's proof I survived. Been broken before, but every time I rebuilt myself stronger, sharper, harder to kill.
Most people tap out when it hurts. I lean in. Diamonds are made under pressure. Steel is forged in heat. That's me. I've already beaten the old me. The one who hesitated. The one who played small. The one who doubted. That person? Gone. Dead. Buried. I went to war with my old self and I crushed him.
The only enemy that could have stopped me is gone. So nothing outside of me even stands a chance. Setbacks, they don't stop me. They shape me. Every hit I take carves away the fear, the weakness, the hesitation, and leaves me sharp. A sculptor doesn't destroy the stone, reveal the masterpiece inside. That's what life's been doing to me every time it knocked me down, shaping me into someone unstoppable. My will outlasts your attack. You can throw every punch you've got, drain your whole tank, and when you're done, I'll still be standing. I will just fight when I feel good. I fight until the fight is over. And if I'm still breathing, the fight is not over. You can run out of moves before I run out of fight. Quitting? That's not in my DNA. Push me to the edge, and I'll plant my feet and swing back harder. I don't have an escape plan. I don't have a just in case it gets too hard option. There is no back door. There is only forward. I'm not here to survive the edge. I thrive there. I thrive. And I'm playing for legacy, not likes. I'm not chasing applause. I'm not here for a season. I'm here to outlast. You can't defeat purpose. Purpose wakes me up when I'm tired. Purpose keeps me moving when no one's watching. Like Spade, but legacy is forever. You can't kill what was never built on ego, but on mission. You can try to hit me, break me, or stop me. But I've been in the fire too long. I fought myself too hard. I've been shaped too sharp, and I've dug my roots too deep. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to outlast you. And no matter what you bring, you can't defeat me. Pain is my training ground. I don't run from it. I don't hide from it. I welcome it. Every scar I carry is not proof of defeat, but proof of survival. Every late night, every early morning, every lonely hour when no one was watching, that's where I was born. Pain didn't come to destroy me. It came to shape me. And the reason you can't break me now is because I've been broken before. And I learned how to rebuild myself stronger than I was before I fell. You see, most people run when it hurts. Most people tap out the second it gets uncomfortable. But I made a decision a long time ago that I was going to stay in the fire until the process was finished. Steel only becomes steel when it survives the flames. Diamonds only form under extreme pressure. So when pain shows up at my door, I treat it like a personal trainer. It's here to make me better. I've learned that pain teaches lessons success never will. Success can make you comfortable. Pain makes you hungry. Success can make you feel like you've arrived. Pain reminds you there's still more to fight for. You can't develop mental toughness without a storm. You can't learn endurance without a long road. And you can't understand your own strength until life gives you a weight heavy enough to test it. There were days when I thought the pain would never end. Days when everything I touched seemed to crumble. But what I didn't realize then was that I wasn't being buried. I was being planted. And the deeper life pushed me into the dirt, the stronger my roots became. I was learning how to grow in the dark so I could thrive in the light. That's the part most people miss. Pain doesn't just test you, it transforms you. It strips away the parts of you that are weak, that are fake, that are temporary, until all that's left is something unshakable. You can look at me and see the strength, but you don't see the process. You don't see the nights I had to talk myself into getting back up. You don't see the mornings I woke up still hurting from yesterday's battles, but still showed up anyway. Pain taught me discipline. Pain taught me that feelings are liars. You don't have to feel strong to be strong. You don't have to feel ready to be ready to be ready. You just have to keep moving forward when every part of you is screaming to stop. I've taken blows I didn't see coming. I've been knocked down by things I thought I could handle. But here's the thing. Every time I got back up, I wasn't the same person who fell. I came back wiser. I came back tougher. I came back with a deeper understanding of who I am and what I'm capable of. And that's why you can't defeat me. Because I've already been through worse. I've already seen the bottom, and I know how to climb out. Pain is not my enemy. It's my weapon. Every wound is an instruction. training manual. Every setback is an upgrade. Every time I hurt, I grow. And the longer I stay in the fight, the more dangerous I become, because I'm not just surviving, I'm evolving. I don't fear the fire anymore. I am the fire. I've already beaten the old me, the version of me that doubted everything, the version that hesitated when it mattered most, the one that let fear make decisions, that played small so no one would notice if they failed. That person is gone. I buried them the day I decided I was done living like my potential was optional. See, people think the fight is against them, the doubters, the haters, the obstacles, but the real fight is always internal. It's against the lazy voice in your head that says, "Oh, not today." It's against the fear that whispers, "What if you're not good enough?" It's against the old habits, the old excuse, the old identity that's comfortable staying exactly where it is. I went to war with that version of me, and I refused to negotiate with it. I starved it of comfort. I took away its excuses. I challenged it every single day until it couldn't keep up with the person I was becoming. I had to outwork that old me. Every time I wanted to stop, I asked myself, is this what the new me would do? Or is this the old me trying to creep back in? And I made sure I answered with action, not talk. Because you can't talk your way into transformation. You have to grind your way there. The old me had limits. The old me took setbacks personally. The old me quit when it got too hard. But the me standing here today, I don't scare that easy. I've been through too much, and I've proven to myself that I can survive the very things that used to break me. That's why I say I've crushed that version, not just improve, destroy. When you kill the old you, there's no going back. You stop negotiating with your own weakness. You stop giving yourself permission to be less than you're capable of. You stop living in yesterday's identity and start building tomorrow's. And once you've done that, nobody on the outside can beat you, because the one person who could stop you is gone. Setbacks don't stop me. They shape me. Every single hit I've taken, every door that slammed in my face, every plan that blew up in my hands, it wasn't the end. It was the shaping. Life's not out here trying to destroy me. It's chiseling me into something sharper, something more precise, something more dangerous than I was yesterday. Most people look at a setback and see failure. They think it's a sign to quit. But I see it as a lesson wrapped in frustration. Don't fool. Every time I stumble, I'm collecting data. I'm learning what works, what doesn't, and what I'm made of. The hit itself doesn't define me. It's what I do with it that tells the story. You ever watch a sculptor work? They take a solid block of stone and strike it over and over again. From the outside, it looks like they're just breaking it. But if you look closer, every strike is intentional. Every chip removed reveals more of the masterpiece underneath. That's exactly what setbacks do for me. They're chipping away the fear, the laziness, the hesitation. They're removing everything I don't need so the best version of me can step forward. When life hits me, I don't ask, why me? I ask, what's this teaching me? Because if I'm still breathing, then the game's not over. And if the game's not over, then this is just a new play I have to run. Every loss carries a blueprint for a win. Every disappointment carries the seed of a breakthrough. But you'll never find it if you're too busy feeling sorry for yourself. I've learned to lean into the hit, to take the punch and keep my eyes open. Because somewhere inside that pain is the skill, the wisdom, the grit that I need for the next level. Every setback is preparation. And when you understand that, you stop fearing the hit. You start welcoming, because you know that every single strike is shaping you into the kind of person that no setback can ever break. My will outlasts your attack. You can throw everything you've got at me, empty your whole arsenal, but when you're done swinging, I'll still be standing. Because I don't measure myself by how hard I can hit. I measure myself by how long I can keep going when I'm getting hit. Most people fight as long as they're comfortable. They fight as long as they feel strong. But the second they get tired, the second things don't go their way, they fold. That's not me. I'm built to go past empty. I've trained my mind to keep pushing when my body's screaming to quit. I've learned that endurance beats intensity every single time. You might come at me with everything in one burst, but I'll be here long after your energy's gone. It's not about avoiding the storm. It's about surviving it. I've been through too many battles to expect an easy road. I already know the hits are coming. I already know there will be moments when it feels like I can't take another step, but that's where I separate myself from the rest. That's when my willpower kicks in, when the fight in me becomes bigger than the fight against me. You might win a round, you might even knock me down, but you will not break me. Because I understand something you don't. Pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever.
And I refuse to live with the weight of knowing I could have gone further, but chose to stop. So when you think you've done enough to finish me, remember this. I'm not just here to survive the attack. I'm here to outlast it.
And when the dust clears, you're going to realize I was still moving forward while you were catching your breath. Quitting is not in my DNA. You can push me, you can pressure me, you can pressure me, you can back me into the corner. But understand this, when my back hits the wall, I don't fold, I fight. I plant my feet, lock my jaw, and swing back harder than you thought I could. I wasn't built to tap out. I wasn't built to walk away when things get heavy. I was built to endure. I've been through too much to just give up now. I faced storms that should have drowned me, fires that should have burned me out, and seasons where it felt like everything in my life was falling apart. And yet, every time, I found a way to keep moving. Not because it was easy, not because I felt like it, but because quitting is simply not an option I keep in my playbook. See, when quitting is on the table, the mind starts looking for excuses. The moment things get tough, that little voice says, oh, maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you should take a break. Maybe you should stop. But when quitting is not even part of your DNA, that voice gets no say. There's no escape hatch, no back door, no surrender flag. There's only forward. People think strength is about never feeling tired, never feeling doubt, never feeling fear. It's not true. Strength is about feeling all of it. Feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders and still refusing to lay it down. You can push me to my limit, but I've trained myself to find another gear when I get there. I don't retreat, I reload. And here's the truth. If you come after me thinking a little pressure will make me break, you're going to be disappointed. Because I don't just take hits, I turn them into fuel. The more you push me, the harder I fight back. I'm not just surviving the edge. You'll find out I do my best work there. I'm playing for legacy, not likes. I'm not here to entertain you, impress you, or get your approval. I'm not chasing quick applause or short-term attention. I'm chasing something bigger, something that will outlive me. You can't defeat purpose because purpose doesn't fade when the spotlight moves on. Likes are fragile. One day they're up, the next they're gone. People clap for you today and forget you tomorrow. If your motivation comes from their cheers, you'll quit the moment they go silent. That's why I stopped playing that game. I'm not here for the temporary hit of being noticed. I'm here to build something that stands when the noise dies down. Purpose is different. Purpose wakes you up when you're tired. Purpose keeps you moving when no one's watching. Purpose says it doesn't matter who believes in you as long as you keep believing in the mission. And once you have that, the outside world loses its power over you. You stop worrying about being liked, and you start focusing on being effective. I'm not here for trends. I'm here for impact. I'm not here for a season. I'm here for a lifetime. The work I'm doing isn't just for me. It's for the people coming after me. For the ones who need proof that you can keep going when everything says stop. That's why you can't defeat me. Because you can't kill something that's not built on ego, but on mission. You can try to distract me. You can try to discourage me. You can even try to discredit me. But it won't matter, because I'm not aiming for today's approval. I'm aiming for tomorrow's legacy. And legacy doesn't care about popularity. It cares about perseverance. It cares about finishing the mission, no matter how long it takes or how many storms you have to walk through to get there.